the new god of wickedness, the new gods of wickedness, a new god of wickedness, the new goddess of wickedness, the new goddesses of wickedness, a new goddess of wickedness, the old god of wickedness, the old gods of wickedness, a old god of wickedness, the old goddess of wickedness, the old goddesses of wickedness, a old goddess of wickedness, the greater god of wickedness, the greater gods of wickedness, a greater god of wickedness, the greater goddess of wickedness, the greater goddesses of wickedness, a greater goddess of wickedness, the lesser god of wickedness, the lesser gods of wickedness, a lesser god of wickedness, the lesser goddess of wickedness, the lesser goddesses of wickedness, a lesser goddess of wickedness, the greater spirit of wickedness, the greater spirits of wickedness, a greater spirit of wickedness, the lesser spirit of wickedness, the lesser spirits of wickedness, a lesser spirit of wickedness, the major god of wickedness, the major gods of wickedness, a major god of wickedness, the major goddess of wickedness, the major goddesses of wickedness, a major goddess of wickedness, the minor god of wickedness, the minor gods of wickedness, a minor god of wickedness, the minor goddess of wickedness, the minor goddesses of wickedness, a minor goddess of wickedness, the superior god of wickedness, the superior gods of wickedness, a superior god of wickedness, the superior goddess of wickedness, the superior goddesses of wickedness, a superior goddess of wickedness, the inferior god of wickedness, the inferior gods of wickedness, a inferior god of wickedness, the inferior goddess of wickedness, the inferior goddesses of wickedness, a inferior goddess of wickedness, the ancestor god of wickedness, the ancestor gods of wickedness, a ancestor god of wickedness, the ancestor goddess of wickedness, the ancestor goddesses of wickedness, a ancestor goddess of wickedness, the ascendant god of wickedness, the ascendant gods of wickedness, a ascendant god of wickedness, the ascendant goddess of wickedness, the ascendant goddesses of wickedness, a ascendant goddess of wickedness, the descendant god of wickedness, the descendant gods of wickedness, a descendant god of wickedness, the descendant goddess of wickedness, the descendant goddesses of wickedness, a descendant goddess of wickedness, the transcendent god of wickedness, the transcendent gods of wickedness, a transcendent god of wickedness, the transcendent goddess of wickedness, the transcendent goddesses of wickedness, a transcendent goddess of wickedness, the future god of wickedness, the future gods of wickedness, a future god of wickedness, the future goddess of wickedness, the future goddesses of wickedness, a future goddess of wickedness, the present god of wickedness, the present gods of wickedness, a present god of wickedness, the present goddess of wickedness, the present goddesses of wickedness, a present goddess of wickedness, the past god of wickedness, the past gods of wickedness, a past god of wickedness, the past goddess of wickedness, the past goddesses of wickedness, a past goddess of wickedness, the god of wickedness, the gods of wickedness, a god of wickedness, the goddess of wickedness, the goddesses of wickedness, a goddess of wickedness, the half-god of wickedness, the half-gods of wickedness, a half-god of wickedness, the half-goddess of wickedness, the half-goddesses of wickedness, a half-goddess of wickedness, the vessel of wickedness, the vessels of wickedness, a vessel of wickedness, the person of wickedness, the persons of wickedness, a person of wickedness, the person of wickedness, the personas of wickedness, a person of wickedness, the personage of wickedness, the personages of wickedness, a personage of wickedness, the personality of wickedness, the personalities of wickedness, a personality of wickedness, the personification of wickedness, the personifications of wickedness, a personification of wickedness, the image of wickedness, the images of wickedness, a image of wickedness, the imagination of wickedness, the imaginations of wickedness, a imagination of wickedness, the imaginations 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 of The belief of wickedness. the beliefs of wickedness, a belief of wickedness, the thought of wickedness, the thoughts of wickedness, a thought of wickedness, the word of wickedness, the words of wickedness, a word of wickedness, the action of wickedness, the actions of wickedness, a action of wickedness, the reaction of wickedness, the reactions of wickedness, a reaction of wickedness, the situation of wickedness, the situations of wickedness, a situation of wickedness, the circumstance of wickedness, the circumstances of wickedness, a circumstance of wickedness, the relationship of wickedness, the relationships of wickedness, a relationship of wickedness, the number of wickedness, the numbers of wickedness, a number of wickedness, the formula of wickedness, the formulas of wickedness, a formula of wickedness, the equation of wickedness, the equations of wickedness, a equation of wickedness, the symbol of wickedness, the symbols of wickedness, a symbol of wickedness, the color of wickedness, the colors of wickedness, a color of wickedness, the thing of wickedness, the things of wickedness, a thing of wickedness, the way of wickedness, the ways of wickedness, a way of wickedness, the place of wickedness, the places of wickedness, a place of wickedness, the time of wickedness, the times of wickedness, a time of wickedness, the event of wickedness, the events of wickedness, a event of wickedness, the result of wickedness, the results of wickedness, a result of wickedness, the crown of wickedness, the crowns of wickedness, a crown of wickedness, the wickedness king, the wickedness kings, the wickedness kingdom, the wickedness kingdoms, the wickedness king subject, the wickedness king subjects, the wickedness king's dominion, the wickedness king's dominions, the kingdom of wickedness, the kingdoms of wickedness, a kingdom of wickedness, the wickedness queen, the wickedness queens, the wickedness queendom, the wickedness queendoms, the wickedness queen subject, the wickedness queen subjects, the wickedness queen's dominion, the wickedness queen's dominions, the queendom of wickedness, the queendoms of wickedness, a queendom of wickedness, the wickedness prince, the wickedness princes, the wickedness princedom, the wickedness princedoms, the wickedness princes subject, the wickedness princes subjects, the wickedness prince's dominion, the wickedness prince's dominions, the princedom of wickedness, the princedoms of wickedness, a princedom of wickedness, the wickedness princess, the wickedness princesses, the wickedness princessdom, the wickedness princessdoms, the wickedness princesses subject, the wickedness princesses subjects, the wickedness princesses dominion, the wickedness princesses dominions, the princessdom of wickedness, the princessdoms of wickedness, a princessdom of wickedness, the leader of wickedness, the leaders of wickedness, a leader of wickedness, the follower of wickedness, the followers of wickedness, a follower of wickedness, the natural form of wickedness, the natural forms of wickedness, a natural form of wickedness, the supernatural form of wickedness, the supernatural forms of wickedness, a supernatural form of wickedness, the temporal form of wickedness, the temporal forms of wickedness, a temporal form of wickedness, the spiritual form of wickedness, the spiritual forms of wickedness, a spiritual form of wickedness, the age of wickedness, the ages of wickedness, a age of wickedness, the awakening of wickedness, the awakenings of wickedness, a awakening of wickedness, the realm of wickedness, the realms of wickedness, a realm of wickedness, the dimension of wickedness, the dimensions of wickedness, a dimension of wickedness, the purpose of wickedness, the purposes of wickedness, a purpose of wickedness, the meaning of wickedness, the meanings of wickedness, a meaning of wickedness, the culture of wickedness, the cultures of wickedness, a culture of wickedness, the manifestation of wickedness, the manifestations of wickedness, a manifestation of wickedness, the presence of wickedness, the presences of wickedness, a presence of wickedness, the source of wickedness, the sources of wickedness, a source of wickedness, The origin of wickedness. The origins of wickedness. A origin of wickedness. The ancestor of wickedness. The ancestors of wickedness. A ancestor of wickedness. The descendant of wickedness. The descendants of wickedness. A descendant of wickedness. The lineage of wickedness. The lineages of wickedness. A lineage of wickedness. The forefather of wickedness. The forefathers of wickedness. A forefather of wickedness. The foremother of wickedness. The foremothers of wickedness. A foremother of wickedness. The mask of wickedness. The masks of wickedness. A mask of wickedness. The armor of wickedness. The armors of wickedness. A armor of wickedness. The sword of wickedness. The swords of wickedness. A sword of wickedness. The shield of wickedness. The shields of wickedness. A shield of wickedness. The champion of wickedness. The champions of wickedness. A champion of wickedness. The elemental art of wickedness. The elemental arts of wickedness. A elemental art of wickedness. The elemental science of wickedness. The elemental sciences of wickedness. A elemental science of wickedness. The elemental principle of wickedness. The elemental principles of wickedness. A elemental principle of wickedness. The agent of wickedness. The agents of wickedness. A agent of wickedness. The agency of wickedness. The agencies of wickedness. A agency of wickedness. The amplifier of wickedness. The amplifiers of wickedness. A amplifier of wickedness. The amplification of wickedness. The amplifications of wickedness. A amplification of wickedness. The aura of wickedness. The auras of wickedness. A aura of wickedness. The power of wickedness. The powers of wickedness. A power of wickedness. The authority of wickedness. The authorities of wickedness. A authority of wickedness. The might of wickedness. The might of wickedness. A might of wickedness. The dominion of wickedness. The dominions of wickedness. A dominion of wickedness. The melody of wickedness. The melodies of wickedness. A melody of wickedness. The rhythm of wickedness. The rhythms of wickedness. A rhythm of wickedness. The dance of wickedness. The dances of wickedness. A dance of wickedness. The music of wickedness. The musics of wickedness. A music of wickedness. The song of wickedness. The songs of wickedness. A song of wickedness. The spirit of wickedness. The spirits of wickedness. A spirit of wickedness. The people of wickedness. The peoples of wickedness. A people of wickedness. The mark of wickedness. The marks of wickedness. A mark of wickedness. The promise of wickedness. The promises of wickedness. A promise of wickedness. The vision of wickedness. The visions of wickedness. A vision of wickedness. The language of wickedness. The languages of wickedness. A language of wickedness. The sound of wickedness. The sounds of wickedness. A sound of wickedness. The secret of wickedness. The secrets of wickedness. A secret of wickedness. The intelligence of wickedness. The intelligences of wickedness. A intelligence of wickedness. The sophistication of wickedness. The sophistications of wickedness. A sophistication of wickedness. The genius of wickedness. The geniuses of wickedness. A genius of wickedness. The polymath of wickedness. The polymaths of wickedness. A polymath of wickedness. The psychic of wickedness. The psychics of wickedness. A psychic of wickedness. The knowledge of wickedness. The knowledges of wickedness. A knowledge of wickedness. The understanding of wickedness. The understandings of wickedness. A understanding of wickedness. The wisdom of wickedness. The wisdoms of wickedness. A wisdom of wickedness. The revelation of wickedness. The revelations of wickedness. A revelation of wickedness. The fortress of wickedness. The fortresses of wickedness. A fortress of wickedness. The city of wickedness. The cities of wickedness. A city of wickedness. The nation of wickedness. The nations of wickedness. A nation of wickedness. The civilization of wickedness. The civilizations of wickedness. A civilization of wickedness.